Good morning, everybody. Crafting Journey here, that Journey Chick on Instagram. It is January 15th, 2020. The winds are roaring outside. Oh my God. I was trying to talk to Mickey yesterday and it was like a freight train. It was so loud, but she couldn't hear it. I guess she said the iPad has really good noise canceling. It must have been really good because it was roaring. And they said same thing today, although by 9 a.m. it should be snowing, but I don't know. It's going to be like fast moving snow because of this wind is so high. I don't know if it's going to be enough to stick to the ground. I haven't watched the news in 2 days. Uh, you know, I've been reading The Secret. Thank you to Narita for that book. But, you know, it talks about controlling your feelings, attracting what you want into your life. And I don't feel good when I watch the news. It doesn't make me feel good. It makes me feel anxious and sad that there are so many bozos out there. That's putting it mildly. Tell us what you really think, Rebecca. Anyway, so yesterday I was sitting there, 4:30ish. I'm caught up at work, and I finished my, I got up, I was doing my loom temperature blanket. That's caught up. Was starting to crochet my crochet temperature blanket, and I thought, what the hell is that? Oh, it's a garbage bag. It's just blowing by. I just thought it was some like creepy animal. I didn't know what it was. That's just what happens when you put a big window in front of me, I squirrel. Whoa. Yeah. It's going to be one of those days where things are just going to be blowing around. Like, a Wizard of Oz, Kansas, that's going on here. So, what was I talking about? Let's put the light pad on. Let's diamond paint. You'll find out why I didn't work on diamond painting last night. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, you know what? I just can't do this for one more second. It's every single day the same thing. I can't. So I got dressed because I was still in my pajamas, 4:30 in the afternoon. Put on some clothes, some shoes, some socks. Oh, the dogs were thrilled. You're going somewhere. We're going to. The tails are wagging, and yeah. Especially Tootsie. Oh my God. She loves the car ride. She doesn't care where you're going. Just take her with you. And it's winter, so I can do that. It's not that cold out. Yesterday wasn't that cold out. So, we get in the car and I'm going to go find, one of those stores that I have the gift card to, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, that kind of thing. So I figure there's one near the Joanne store. So I get on the highway, and yes, I realize no driver's license. Although, I did get the divorce decree in the mail. I'm waiting for the birth certificate. Once I have that, I can go get my driver's license. Woohoo! Hopefully that's all I need. Anyway, so that's in the works. I've ordered everything. I'm not procrastinating. It's been ordered. So so I'm driving, and for some reason, the highway gets to one area where it splits. And I couldn't remember, am I supposed to go straight or am I supposed to go to the other way? So I go the other way, which apparently was the wrong way. And I realized it pretty quickly that I'm going the wrong way. But I'm like, you know what? What the hell? We're out of the house. We're driving around. We're enjoying the scenery. High wind, so I'm holding on with both hands to the steering wheel. I know, Mickey's cringing as I'm telling this story. Rebecca, you promised not to drive. I know, but I couldn't stand it one more second in this house. And this book, The Secret, is telling me if you're feeling a kind of way, change your feelings. So I had to change that feeling, that feeling of I can't do this one more second feeling. So I got in the car and we went for a drive. So I'm going the wrong way and I'm thinking, so I'm on this road that I realize is the road that makes a circle around Wichita. So we're going on a little drive around Wichita. So eventually we come to another road that I know takes me towards home. So then I get this grand idea that I'm going to stop at the Nifty Nut House. Why? I don't know, but I just decided that's where I'm going to go. It's in downtown. So I stop there and I buy this mixed nut mix. It's got sesame and nuts and stuff. And I buy a few little things of chocolate. So good. This candy store is amazing. And that's what it is. It's just this huge candies and nuts store in downtown Wichita. It's a touristy thing. So I go in there, walk around, get back in my car, got my chocolate, and yeah, it's that kind of store. So I decide I'm not ready to go home yet. So I get back on the highway. I'm going to go find that store. So I head in the same direction, past the street where my house is on, and I go again. Okay, so then I'm like, I'm going to figure out where I made the wrong turn. So I get to that same fork in the road again, and I say, okay, we're not going to the right this time. We're going to go straight ahead. And lo and behold, there is TJ Maxx right there. So I go in and I'm looking around, and not finding a darn thing. They had these really cute little, I was looking for, I really need to go home goods. So I go to the back of TJ Maxx where they have a little bit of furniture, and they had these really cool padded benches where you lift the cushion up and the whole inside is storage. Now I thought that was super cute, but not for $200. No. Or maybe it was $150. Whatever. I'm not going to spend that kind of money. I don't even know where I'd put it. So we didn't get that. There were other cute things, but nothing that I really wanted. So I decide, well, they've got some stuff on clearance for big shouldered women. I go look. Nothing I see there that I want. And they had some cute stuff, but it's just, I don't know. I just didn't want to buy it. I wasn't in the mood to buy it. I don't know why. So, and the dogs are having a great time, And I'm thinking, oh boy, they're in the car eating sesame nut mix because it's dinner time. And I'm starving them. So then I decide I want a hamburger for dinner. I'm not going to go home and cook. So I go to Spangles. Now, I haven't been to Spangles in probably, since I moved to Kansas, I have not been there. I've been there, I went to Spangles with my son and the grandkids when I would come here to visit. They took me there once. And I got this Parmesan garlic burger. It was delicious. I only ate half. I gave the dogs the other half because I was full. Between the French fries and the hamburger, I couldn't only eat half, but it was delicious. Very tasty, probably a gazillion calories. And they had all these wonderful milkshake, ice cream things on the menu, and I said, oh, no, 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 no. I didn't get any of that. But it looked yummy. Yes, it did. So then I came home and I decided I'm going to finish the crochet temperature blanket while I watch This Is Us. Another mistake. Because I don't know why the producers think you must cry at the end of every episode. And of course, and I wasn't crying about the episode, but it just takes your feelings in another direction. And then I'm thinking about something that occurred at work yesterday. I had to review this chart. I was reviewing a surgeon and I had to review this chart, and the woman passed away she was the same age as I was. She goes in for back pain. She ends up passing away, and I mean, it's a long story. That's a lot happened between here and here. But so now I'm not crying because of This Is Us, but now I'm in that kind of mood where I'm weepy and I'm thinking about it. Now I'm like all out bawling. Oh, I don't know why. So I'm like, oh, this is ridiculous. So I'm going to go take a hot bath and stop this nonsense. So I go and I take myself. There is a drill. Oh, there, it's fine. There's wax on this. I'm going to have to really brush this painting very well to get all this wax off. Wax on, wax off. Anyway, so I take a nice hot bath and I'm all relaxed, and I'm going to go put my book on and get in bed and listen to my book and crochet. And I worked on my hooded scarf, and I said, I'm not going to stop working on this thing until this book is done. I had like a couple hours left in the book. So I finished. I only had one more row of the scarf part, and then I started the hood part, and I finished that, and then I started the trim, the trim, or the edging. So I have to just finish the edging and then I'm done, and then I will show it tomorrow on the Saturday show. But I realized, and then the book ended. The book ended before I finished the edging. So I put the edging aside. I got through, because you have to go around the whole, anyway. And the book, I was listening to Nora Roberts, The Awakening. If you guys get a chance to read that or listen to it, holy moly, that is a good book. Oh, the ending, I was like, oh, what? What? That's how it ended? Yeah. So, wow. Yeah. But, and we'll talk about the hooded scarf yesterday because I have some comments about it. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely stunning. But I do have some comments about it. And I want to make another one. I am in love with that yarn that I was using. I was using Lollipop yarn from Hobie. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous yarn. So, yeah. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. Anyway, what national day is it? Oh my God, guys. Guess what? It's National Hat Day. Yeah. So I could not decide what hat do I wear for National Hat Day. It says wear your favorite hat. Well, this is one of my favorite hats. I have a lot of hats. I love the pink and gray, sort of the beret one, but my hair, I started to put that on, but my hair is so frizzy today that I didn't. And this one, I absolutely loved the yarn and the pad. This is a loom. The other one is a crochet. Those are like my two favorite hats. And I get a lot of compliments on the pink and gray hat when I wear it. You guys love that one. I might do another one. I want to say that was out of, that might have been a mandala yarn. And I have other mandalas that I could do. I have more of that same, no. I don't know. I don't know what to do next. I want to start another hat because it's National Hat Day. Anyway, here's the, put your favorite hat in the Facebook group, Crafting Journey. I would love to see what is your favorite hat. It doesn't have to be like crochet or knitting, or like if it's a cowboy hat, put it on. Let us see, what is your favorite hat for National Hat Day? Tell us a little bit about your favorite hat. I don't have a cowboy. I do not own a cowboy hat. What other hats do I have? I don't think, I wasn't a big hat person until I started crocheting. I'm from Florida. You don't wear a lot of hats in Florida. But now that I'm here in Wichita, yeah, Wichita people, and in Europe, I mean, they have millineries in Europe. Millineries are, that's where they make the hats. The kind that they wear in Europe. Everybody, if you buy a dress, you got to have a hat that matches. In the UK. So, and I can't say that I've ever had one of those kind of pillbox sort of, there's a name for them, those hats. I don't know what it is. But I've never owned one. I can honestly say that. Now, I think if you're in the military, there's a different kind of hat that goes with that. Although I don't know that so much that they wear a lot of hats anymore in the military. Now my son has a lot of, baseball type caps, those kind of things. Those are pretty popular. With sports logos and stuff on them. I never wore that kind of stuff either. I just wasn't a big hat person, and now I won't go out without my hat on. I go get my sweater or my coat, and I get a hat. I love my hats. Anyway, so let's talk about this day in history. So this day in history, the #1 song in the nation is Bye Bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And good old boys drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Well, I'm probably going to get a warning for that, but it's #1 on the pop charts, and they say more people know the lyrics to that song than they know the national anthem. If you stop a random person on the street and ask them which one they know best, they could probably sing American Pie. At least, the chorus, the part that I just sang. It was written by Don McLean, and he was really commemorating the day the music died, which was the plane crash with Buddy Holly, Ritchie Valens, and that's really what he wrote the song about. And he was a songwriter struggling. He hoped to make a few $1,000 off this song, and the song just took off. And it has resonated over generations. I mean, there's very few people who do not know the lyrics to that song. Okay, everybody sing. Bye bye, Miss American Pie. Yeah. Why do I know that? That was in 1972. Pretty cool, huh? So also this day in history, why is she doing that? I don't know. It's annoying, Rebecca. Stop it. In 1559, Elizabeth Tudor, she's 25 years old, She's the daughter of Henry VIII and Anne Boleyn. Well, her half-sister Mary, who's the queen at the time, passes away. Whoa. Did you hear that? That was the wind. Yeah. Wow. I feel like this is probably not even a safe room to be in with this wind. Holy moly. Anyway, so Mary passes away. This is her half-sister Mary, who was the daughter of Catherine of Aragon and Henry VIII, Henry's first wife. Now, Anne Boleyn was the second wife. So, and so Mary passes away, and before she passed away, you know, she had thrown Elizabeth in the Tower for whatever. Because Mary was very Catholic, and Elizabeth was not. She was Protestant. So the people and the Privy Council, they were like thrilled when Mary died, and they got Elizabeth out of the Tower, crowned her the Queen, and you know, there went the Protestants. The Pope refused to recognize Elizabeth. This was this day in history, she was crowned Queen of England in 1559. So that was after her sister passed away. So the Pope refused to recognize her as the Queen. So she just solidified the Church of England and ran with the Protestant religion. So she was known as the Virgin Queen. And, you know, I love to follow I love this kind of history. I love, you know, Henry VIII, the wives, I'm fascinated by it all. And I did watch the show, The Virgin Queen, and Elizabeth wasn't she was a little ugly. But she had a lot of suitors, you know, and she just refused to marry. She did not want to diminish her authority as the queen, and she did a lot of great things while she was the queen. She authorized a lot of expeditions to the U.S. and around the world, and well, not to the U.S., but explorations. So, and I don't know how long she reigned. Doesn't say. I don't remember. Y'all know. You guys know. Oh, 1603. Really? She died in 1603? Hold on. 1603. People didn't have very long lifespans back then. Good Lord. So she would have been 29 years old. Wow. She did a lot in 4 years. And I don't know who took over after her, to be honest, but wow, 1603. Holy moly. She was 2 years old when her mother, Anne Boleyn, was beheaded at the order of her father. Wow. That's terrible for a 2-year-old, huh? Here's what it says. It's believed that the cosmetic concoction Elizabeth used to cultivate her infamously pale look, like I said, she was ugly, may have impacted her health and contributed to her death. What? Wow. Makeup can kill you. Oh my God, what was she putting on her face? Oh my God. That's terrible. All right, guys, so tomorrow is Saturday. I'm going to do the morning show. We're going to get a look at my craft desk, and it will be clean. It's not there yet, but it will be, because I've made that promise to you guys, made that promise to myself. I want to see pictures of your clean craft area so I can show it tomorrow. Yeah. Sundays live at 11 Central. Sunday mornings with Crafty Journey will be live. I have a special guest, Tia's Crazy Craft Addictions. Tia. Yes, Tia will be there. Bring your questions about sparklers, aurora borealis, glow in the dark, whatever you want to know, bring your questions. She's going to be taking questions from the chat. I don't need to interview her. You all know her. I just did a collab with her over Christmas time. She's a lot of fun, but she's going to be here, and we're gonna pick her brain about ABs. So bring your burning questions. I've told her she needs to do videos about it, and I think she will. She just hasn't yet. So she's going to be on the show Sunday. But tomorrow in the morning show, let's see your clean desk. Mine will be clean. What else is going on? What is this? I have this big advertisement of a guy with a boot. Okay, now we don't need a boot. Oh my gosh. So then I proceeded to stay up until 3 o'clock in the morning. I started watching. I didn't want to watch Virgin River because I'm at the end of season 2, and I did not want to start crying again. I didn't know if it was going to go that direction. I no more drama. So I started watching this documentary. It's called The Night Stalker. It's just started on Netflix, and really interesting. It starts out, and it just kind of profiles the lives of these investigators. At least, it's a whole series. So the first episode, it profiles the life of these 2 main investigators with this serial killer, the Night Stalker, that later on became involved with this investigation. But it just kind of tells you about their career, how they started, how they got to where they were, and then it starts outlining the different murders. And then they linked the guy with child kidnappings and sexual assaults. So this guy that they were after, I'm in episode 2. He had, no pattern to what he was doing. He, no particular time of day, no particular method of killing his victims, gunshots, knives, crowbars, whatever. No particular age. Sometimes he would rape the victim, sometimes he wouldn't. The children he would sexually assault, and then he would let them go. The only thing that linked all of this stuff was a shoe print. And they narrowed it down to that this was a particular shoe, an Avia, and there had only been one manufactured and sold in Los Angeles. Now, that was as far as they could take it. They couldn't pinpoint who bought it. There was no drama to it, to make my feelings go one way or the other. Thank God. It was something I could listen to while I crocheted. What was I crocheting? I forgot what I was working on after I finished the hooded. No, I wasn't crocheting. I was just watching it, I think. Just watching it. Playing Animal Crossing for a little while. So Crochet, if you're watching, my bridge is down. I'm working on the 3 houses now for the guests to come to my island. It's a silly game, but it's cute. I hope to see you guys tonight. My best friend, Mickey Sunshine Creates, she goes live at 7 p.m. Central, 8 Eastern. Then after that is J-Rob, Jennifer Roberts. I love her to death. I love both of them, Mickey, Jennifer. I love Friday nights. I will sit here and diamond paint. I'll listen to them. And Mickey she'll start off by saying, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. And then she'll talk for an hour. God love her. And Jen always, oh my God, Mandy Manzano is going to be in Jen's live tonight. Yes, we'll be there. I love Mandy. She's too cute. She just had a baby. She just had a little boy, and I can't wait to, to hear all about it. Maybe she'll have the baby with her. Oh, baby time. Speaking of which, my coworker, she had the baby the day before yesterday. So she went into labor. Her water broke at 5:30 a.m. She had the baby at 6:30 p.m. that night. So then yesterday she sent us all a picture of her little girl, 7 pounds, beautiful, beautiful baby. No complications. She's so blessed. Oh my God, she's so blessed. I can't wait to like pinch her little cheek, but or even hold her. I love holding babies. I was a baby nurse forever, and that was my favorite thing to do. If I was having an anxious day, because I was the supervisor, if I was having a really crappy day or I was anxious about something, I would go in the nursery, pick up whatever baby was crying, and I would just sit there and rock the baby and calm the baby, and it would calm me. Oh God, memories, huh? I have so many. That's because I'm old. No. uh, so yeah, Manny Mazzano's baby. We're gonna be there, Jen. We'll be there, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in the morning show with your clean craft spaces. Bye, guys. I just dropped my pen.